How's it going, everybody? Saturn, Riptide Monk, everybody's here. The prodigal Lobo has returned. Everybody say helloing to Lobo back from his vacation. Lobo, we did briefly talk about it last night, but I hope the vacation was good. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna fix something real quick. Lobo, this is a court lowering stream. First of all, second of all, I'm on 4 hours of sleep. Third of all, life happens, man. Life happens. But we try to accommodate for each other. We have jobs, we have hobbies and stuff that we need to make schedules work, and it should really be a sanctified event that we could even, schedule things, have plans in the first place. Have the opportunity to play games and share movies with our friends. Hydrate. I think that's a wonderful idea. Let me mix up my drink real quick. I am quite tired today, guys. I woke up at 5 a.m. After falling asleep at like 1 a.m. and I couldn't stop thinking about job applications, so here we are. 2 hydrates. I don't have water. Well, it seems like it's a perfect opportunity for you to get some water before stream. Drink your spit. I think he should just drink real water, like a real boy. I'll think about it. I think you should, Lobo. We're interested in the well-being of everybody here. I'm being so fucking high and mighty this stream. Yeah, you should appreciate the opportunity you get to have. I mean, I'm being for real though. Let's not forget. I just, we need to maybe be less preachy, Kavel. That's some good drink. Whoever invented that shit, that's some pretty good stuff. I hope you don't think I'm actually mad. I don't. Don't worry. However, I'm a believer. Guys, maybe this is me being woke as shit, and I apologize. I've never, I used to, of course, so never is the wrong word here. I don't appreciate anymore the, playful hating. I've subscribed to the idea that words have power. Words of power. Control. Those who know. Is it words of power? What is it? I can't remember. Anyways, is that Skyrim? I could be tripping. But the things we say matter, and when we say it, it's not just a word; it's like a spell. It evokes emotion. I hope you're all doing well. It is 2 o'clock. It's time to get warmed up, guys. Like I used to be like, oh, I hate you or stuff like that. I don't say that shit anymore. Maybe this could be just me being like fucking virtue signaling. That could be totally real. Or at least I try to prevent that, right? I don't want the subconscious to catch on to it. My first relationship, we play hated it, and now we genuinely hate each other, and I totally feel that. I feel like that's a multifaceted situation, right? I wouldn't consider it causal so much as correlated, right? But yeah, that definitely could be a. I think most, or not most, but at least many relationships end in such a degree, right? So it could have been for anything else. But yeah, I just don't want to give you the wrong idea that play hating was a big part of it. There was at my old job, there was I was invited to a coworker's apartment, and she had her boyfriend there, and we had a couple other friends there. Um, and like I had to leave early because I was going to stream, which they didn't know about at the time. I was like, oh, I have to go to class. I always said like I had to go to class or something. I'm fake as fuck. Because I'm not telling my coworkers I have an art stream. First of all, okay. Um, and like apparently, right as I left, the coworker and her boyfriend started like play arguing, but it got like really personal really fast, and they kept doing that throughout the night. to the degree where like he was calling her some pretty mean stuff, and she would just kind of like laugh. And I'm like, brother, and like all my coworkers that joined us, they were like, "Why did you leave us early? Like, why did you leave me there?" Reminds me of that episode of The Office. I haven't watched too much of The Office. I think I only watched like a bit of the first season, and that was years ago. But that sounds like a total Office bit. Now that I think of it, um, they're like, "Why did you leave me there with that?" And, I'm socially unaware a lot of the time, so I just didn't catch on that that was the thing that was happening. Then again, most of the conversations hadn't started by the time I got there. It was a very interesting state to be in. Yeah, and I'm sorry you can't. What is the? I could buy you Big Walk if you need Monk, or will it just not work on your computer or something or the other? Because I'm trying to get one of my real life friends to join Mr. Lobo and I. This guy I look up to so much. He's a former roommate. He's like coolest person number one, possibly. Very chill, very good person. I will always sing his praises. My dad wrecked. I don't have a lot, but I'm doing what I can to help him out a bit. That's totally understandable. I'll check the money situation. How much is Big Walk? Because, yeah, it's depending. But don't worry about your finances. I don't want to. There's no. I'm not going to be like, oh, so you can't fucking afford to. Like, no, no. That's totally understandable. That's totally understandable. No one can blame you for that. Ay, ay, ay. Haven't done like a normal box in a minute, and this is what I do. This is how I perform. I'm a disgrace to the box gods. Me talking about how words have power and then hating on myself halfway through stream. Of course. Oh, $15. No, that's not a big issue. Don't worry about it. That's if we can get it scheduled, because we are having quite a few schedule conflicts. Or it also depends on the crew, because I do have to be wary of mixing real life friends for the sake of privacy with online friends. I like a separation of spaces, if that makes sense. We're still plotting everything else. But I still think there's no reason you shouldn't get the game. Hmm? Ay, ay, ay. I haven't looked up anything about Big Walk. I just know that's a friend slot puzzle game, and that's all I want to hear. Anybody who says anything else about the game gets banned. I want to go in blind with my friends. It's crazy that, we're getting $70 games coming out, which, are from the might of, extremely talented game developers and artists and stuff. I mean, games like Big Walk, of course, I can't test. Or like games like freaking Indicopia. I think it's how you pronounce it. I've been following Andy Land for years. I love Andy Land. Andy Land's the person who got me into Manwolves, which is like one of my favorite bands. Not like Kendrick level favorite, but like up there. I listened to them. I used to listen to Manwolves every morning on my way to work whenever I had morning shifts. I love Manwolves and I love Andy. And so I'm really happy that Indicopia is uh getting really popular. Like Poke played it, and now Vinny's played it. I might just get it myself just to support Andy. Because Andy is a true artist in my opinion and makes really, really good stuff that grabs at the soul and says, "Hey, you focus up." Um, hey, that was my best Lego impression. Saturn, it was Riptide here as well. I'm so sorry. No, it was just a Saturn. I might have read Riptide in the chat thing. Saturn, if you're still here, hello. I hope you are well. And also, Mod Lobo, I have a question for you. What are you up to today? What are you up to right now? Nothing right now? Heck yeah. Chillaxing, relaxing, feeling all cool. We need to find an intermediary, I guess is the correct word, game between Big Walk, because I do want to play games. Actually, I do really want to work on what I've been working on in art, though. But hello, Saturn. What are you up to? That's pretty gamer. We'll do some funnels. We'll do funnel exercise instead of just ellipses on string. I forgot how it works. It's bigger degree to smaller degree, I guess. So happy a friend of mine who works in the anime industry gave me a really good lesson last night. Feel so confident in drawing for fun right now. Heck yeah. Ooh. I was gonna wait till maybe QR is here to talk about this, but I do have. It's an extension of the conversation I think I had 2 days ago, about why I, for the foreseeable future, will not be a good art teacher, and I need to become a much better person in order to do so. I'll rehash that conversation right here just for the sake of it. Playing some Cuphead, huge on the speaker. Okay, I won't say anything too crazy. I'll try not to. Heck yeah, are you a big fan of Cuphead? Hello, Purist. I hope you're well. Great work with the update for the exercise generator. I haven't checked it out yet. We could have actually used it for stream today. That would have been quite fun. I hope you're doing well. Are you a... My sister's cat, whenever no one's paying attention to them, starts yelling just for no reason. Anyways, I saw you're playing Quake right now. Are you still playing Quake? Or is the quaking over? I've actually never played Quake, but I feel like I would jive well with it. No, just got off. Ah, gotcha. What's the evening plans looking like? But yeah, the conversation of why I would never be a good teacher, or at least, not for a while. Once again, I have a lot of personal stuff to work through. Is I can give instruction and sometimes even critique. Of course, I have my doubts about if my critique is actually helpful or things worth pursuing. But like, let's suppose I have good critique right now, okay? And I can offer that philosophy, but if the student doesn't follow it, I'm not good at helping them otherwise, which I know is like, that's not your burden, but at the same time it is, right? Because like a teacher, I feel like, or at least a mentor, even more than just a teacher, like a professor, a professor just professes at you and you pick up the words and have to assemble it yourself. That's the excuse every professor makes because they're not good at teaching. But I feel like a teaching sits there with the student and works through the difficulties, right? You can give them a correction, and sure, it would be nice if we could tell them, oh, well, I can lead you to water, but only you can choose to drink. Is kind of unfair, right? At least, it upsets me when they don't drink the water. That's the best way I can come up with the analogy. It upsets me when they take the critique and do nothing with it. And the logical response is, oh, well, that doesn't involve you. But I guess the more emotional part of my brain doesn't accept it. I still have to add more exercises tomorrow. I'm going to add the broken draw. Huge. Yeah, not all of them, yeah. Use images of your own. Same, yeah. Reporting for duty. What's up, Bear? I'm ranting about why I'm not going to be a good teacher, and then onto another concept. I'm rehashing the I'm not a good teacher argument. Super appreciative, of course. That part of me died. Parts of us never die. They just go dormant because we haven't carved those pathways into the wrinkles of our brain, right? And that's the thing, Monk, is all I gave you was inspiration, right? I didn't give you any, like, I was like, go look for the water, right? I was never like, here's the water, go drink from it. I was like, there's water out there, right? That path still exists. It's bumpy, it's tough, but you'll get there. So I wouldn't consider that teaching so much in this sense as rallying, right? I think after 4 years of uni, teachers cannot judge themselves at all. No. So yeah, like the emotional part of my brain wants to help students even when I've given them critique and shown them the path forwards, and they choose not to listen, or for whatever reason they don't continue with that advice. Because once again, it could be bad advice, right? But the emotional part of me is like, why aren't you just doing the thing I told you to do, right? The very analytical part of my brain, and the emotion latches onto that, and it's like, this is frustrating. There's like it's a lack of logic that's happening right now, and my brain doesn't like it doesn't want to console that, and so I get stressed alongside the people who I've given critique and advice whenever they don't follow it, right? Not at all directed towards them. They can only they're doing their best to learn, right? Um, that's the assumption I will always make. Sure, it may hurt me in the end, but I don't really care because I feel like more people need to just trust that their students want to learn. Because there's students who take the course regularly, yeah. And so that goes into this new concept. If I hear this statement one more time, mods ban this word from the chat. I need to lock in. I'm gonna fucking explode, like combust into flames on stream, or like I need to study more. I should study more. I'm tired of hearing it. I am seeing it I feel like I'm going crazy. Whenever there's like numbers and you're like, oh, I keep seeing this number too often. Yeah, ban Lobo 42, please. That could be the Spice Lobo 42. That'd be funny. Um, it's just pissing me off because like I feel like I'm hearing people say it more, and this is once again the emotional brain. There's nothing wrong with saying you need to study more, right? You are not a bad person. There's no enemy in this, right? Except for my own decroded brain that needs to get used to social interaction and how people behave. I need to get socialized more, right? This is an issue on my part. But I feel like I see it more than I see um actual study, right? And it's truth. We all need to study more. But like why? Why are you telling yourself right now that you need to study more? And funnily enough, it's from people who I've seen study a ton and grind a ton. And if I was gonna assign them anything, it's go watch like fucking 15 hours of Zapata, do 18 drawing meditations, eat, sleep, decrease your caffeine content to a reasonable level that's good for you. Go get therapy and physical exercise if needed, and fucking draw your dream drawings, right? Like that's what I wish I could tell every person who tells me I need a lock in, right? Because I need that shit too, right? Take care of yourself and draw your dream drawings. That's like, sure, I study. I study outside of Drawbox, right? But like, I don't know. I'm not like before approaching a drawing, I need to study more. I need to draw more. I need to draw more and then study. So yeah, that's my freaking virtue signaling rant. It's just making me so viscerally upset, and I don't know why. And that's once again, this is something for me to figure out. No one's done any wrong. Mostly a catalog of Kavel's emotions, right? And also I'm extremely sleep deprived. Uh, so yeah, and like as a person who wants to help other people learn art for as little as I know, right? Like especially mainly like let's just stuff all the context of this conversation into like lesson 5. I'd say personally that's my best lesson. That's my favorite one, right? And I feel like I've understood the most the concepts from it, and the review reflecting it was like, yeah, you understood it, you got it. Um, Once again, not trying to be like I'm the best lesson 5 student ever. I'm not. Dio's out there somewhere. Um, but I am a person who understood some of the concepts, right? And so if I want to help someone, like it's just becomes so taxing emotionally. And if only it were as easy as Cavill, calm down, chill out. If that kind of advice worked on me, then it would work on the students that I critique, right? Um, but sadly, it isn't. And so, I've been thinking about this and like how I respond to the troubled student, right? The one who's struggling, and how I, firstly, my first and foremost goal is to not project my frustration onto them, because like that's the last thing a student needs, is to feel like they're burdening the teacher, right? But I'm like, what can I do to help them? Because I feel like caring less isn't the solution, right? I feel like letting them, a little bit of struggle is good. That's how we like build muscle. That's how we strain and make good stuff. But like when it comes to a persistent repeating issue, what do we do? We want the student to struggle a little bit, but we don't want them to freaking drown, right? And if they drown and survive, then guess what? They may come out hating art or the process or the pursuit of learning art independently, right? Um, so maybe swimming lessons isn't the best way to learn art, but I don't know, fucking gymnastics or something. Um, if that's the best way of thinking about it. We're going for the. Oh, I was gonna do funnels. I ended up just doing normal ellipses. Whoopsies. Force a habit. Yay, there we go. But yeah. I don't want this entire conversation to be contextualized by like Kavel's an arrogant asshole who thinks he's better than people or a good teacher. No, this is literally me. I suck at things. Oh my god, I'm spitting everywhere too. This is supposed to be an ego death, a public execution of my ego and me lamenting my inability to do things. Both kind of working through the ideas as I speak through them and possibly, becoming vulnerable to some critique from anybody knowledgeable or willing in chat. Slobbery. I was thinking that intuition meant magic, understanding, execution. Interesting. Oh yeah, building up with like an intuition. So like with boxes, yeah, you've seen it enough times, right? Yeah, if I want to like have, maybe I'll email. Is Zapata responsive to email? I believe he is, right? Because he also has the Discord. I want to email him and just say like my brain's about to explode. What do I do? Right, like I feel this way, and the answer once again isn't not caring. It actually like I'm like parsing through the thoughts now. It's actually making me like emotional, and I don't know why. Who knows? Like draw your dream drawings, man. I'm tired of this. If I do one more box mentality. One more box and then I'll have it. One more study. This is also coming from the guy who's hiding his new characters that he's working on, but that's more because I'm fleshing out who they are before I reveal it to the world. I was drawing for fun to actually make a realistic space. It activated my fighter flight. My heart was pounding. And actually, are you so like I would like to you know pick that apart a little bit. Drawing for fun and actually making a realistic space. Do you only qualify it as it being a fun or like enjoyable activity because the output was good? Like because you kind of put an emphasis on the actually making a realistic space. Decent ellipse, but we're not making contact with both. And that made it fun. Understand what things mean now, like space. It's a lot simpler than I thought it was. I'm not totally sure if I'm following the core of what you're speaking there, but hey, if you had a pleasant experience where you separated yourself from expectations, and that's what we're here for. Hell yeah. No, the degree for that was too small. Jeez. Share my screen to explain it without mega paragraphs. That's valid. Saturn. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Saturn. I hope you have a good one. Enjoy your cup heading. Very, very okay warm up, I think. Methinks. Bit shoddy with the line work, but that's okay. I've been doing a lot of traditional grip recently, or what is it called? Overhand grip. I get it confused from cool. I get it confused from drumming, because like drumming you have like traditional, but like whenever I hold my pencil, I go like this. I guess it's overhand more so than traditional. Is it also synonymous? Any knowers in chat? We're gonna get. Oh, I forgot to marker. Lobo, you can take a finger from me Actually, no. If I ever go a stream, Mod Lobo, without if I go a stream without using the marker thing, an entire stream without one marker, I play a deadlock match. Deal? Oh wait, no. Because that encourages you to like not remind me to marker. So maybe we have to find like the inverse of that. I don't know what that is. Because I could completely prevent the situation. Someone just ping replied me to over a 1 month old combo. Yeah, the most you get is like 3 days. And that's it. Ping replies make me roll my eyes if it's like over a minute. Like in the red light chat. Actually, this one wasn't that bad. Because it wasn't like a month old. What was in the red light chat? It was Florida, and it was from how many days ago? Oh, it was only a week ago. I'm tripping. Okay. A week ago, drawing. So it's not as bad as that. But ping replies, if you do it enough for no reason, I'm like, brother, what are we up to? Once again, we've established this stream that Kavel is a neurotic and evil person who gets mad at ping replies and students who struggle. So, ego death is here, and ego death is real. I'm gonna exclamation point marker. Yap, because we were yapping right now. We could be wapping right now, as well. Grekbot, how are we doing? There was a plague of 6 or 7 grackles, and he's afraid of pings. There's a plague of 6 or 7 grackles in my neighbor's yard, and they're all chirping away, doing their thing. I fuck with it so heavy. Passive little grackle chirps, like those ambient noise compilations, where it's like, oh, leaves rustling in the wind. Get me one that's like leaves rustling in the wind, maybe some cicadas, like a summer vibe. But toss in a grackle chirp, like the little noise that it makes. What was that? Like a little dust going across my camera. Cool. Okay, let's take a big sip and then continue our work. Today's gonna be one of the scarier days, but it's gonna be a pretty cool day. Yes, sir. Cool. Okay. How are we looking? Internet's doing better today. I'll actually bump up the bitrate to 4500. Hit apply, hit OK. Gamer. Let me know if the stream explodes. Check Discord. Pathetic old queer. Fair. I wish I took that status before you did. Dang it. Shoot, I wish I made that my status. We can't have 2 pathetic old queers, man. What the hell? Okay, cool. So we have another ellipse that we need to plot right here. That's gonna be the ellipse that's 2/5. And then I already got it. Never mind. I cannot say it here. Oh, uh-oh. Was it in relation to what I said? Anyways, okay. We're gonna set the timer for 10 minutes. There we go. We're gonna start the timer just for 1 minute or 1 hour. Goodness. So yeah, we're gonna make that ellipse. Queer 1, queer 2. Wait, okay, Bear. Which one do you want to be? 1 or 2? Pick a number. You've locked me into this. Would it be funny? Wait, no, I want to be 2 because if you change your status, it'll be just like, where's the other one? No, you said, okay, fine. I'll be 1. Okay. Fair. We could both be queer 2. Wait, okay, let's both be queer 2. That's really funny. Sorry, my bad. Okay, we're good. So, everybody. Next ellipse. It's going to be the entire size of the thing. It goes all the way down to 8/20ths, which is also 4/10ths, which is 2/5, which is very close to the halfway mark. I plotted it here. I just can't remember which one, so we're going to have to redo a little bit of that. Not the biggest fan of this song. We're going to hit a skip. Oh, yeah. Music's probably loud. Oh, no. We turned it down yesterday. Okay. Youth, thank you very much for making Kalima. However, that's okay. We're still in the youth zone. Can we get another artist, please? I'm just curious. Sean Agnes Watson. This looks like a cult band. Oh, never mind. That was the youth one. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna go for the 8/20th. I forgot to open up my PureRef because Kavel's a silly little chud. PureRef. And I would like to open lighter.pure and downloads, please. Thank you. Then we're gonna hide my camera. Goodbye. And then we're gonna return. Screw you, PureRef. I don't want to download V2 because it was like, we need kernel level access or something crazy. Brother? No, you don't. I really worried my parents this morning because they were like, we're making breakfast. And I just left to go get McDonald's breakfast because I was so tired. They're like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I just. I legit woke up at 5 a.m. and just thought about all the logistics of immigrating or picking a job here. So basically, in the lessons, you have to measure the elements of an object by enclosing it in a box first, then establishing the features by marking them with planes. Effectively, yeah. Now, it doesn't have to be purely enclosed into a box. You can actually do like little form extensions of it. Do I have one where I did that? You can like shoot the plane outside a little bit. Let me see. Lesson 6. Okay, my drive isn't working apparently. Here's an example. I'm just gonna do this. Oh God, maybe that was a bad idea. Give me a second. We're just oh wait, no, you can see it right there. See, so I have this box for this entire clamp thing, and then I have a little box on top. Jizma, how's it going? Good to see you. Good to see you. And then yeah, this is an absurd. Like this was my first one, I think. My first like non whatever it's called one. This was absurd. Don't do it like this. But yeah, you can do an extension at the top. Or stuff. Yeah. It's hard. I probably overcomplicate it because if you look at other students' work, like it's not as dumb as this, so I'm probably doing something way too extra. I found a way to simplify things, but generally speaking, yeah. Um God, yeah, what was I doing here? How did I keep track of this, dude? Oh yeah, I do remember I messed up this line. You can't see. It's the see the like bottom of the screen, it kind of like slants. Yeah, whatever. I can't point to it. Anyways, yeah, so and you use geometric stuff. Okay, I need to like prepare. You know how for those who know, like sometimes news organizations or in our case, Make a Wish has like a little talking pamphlet. It's like stuff you can and can't talk about. It's just like don't swear and stuff. It's nothing political or anything like that. And like here's statistics to memorize about Make a Wish and things like that. If you want to talk about it on screen, I feel like Uncomfortable should have this in a way. Like quick reminders of why we need to do lesson 6. Like why do we do all of this construction? What do we gain personally from this? Yeah. I mean, students' work in Drawbox range from garbage to masterpieces. I wouldn't. I know that's like technically true, but at the same time, I feel like assigning a quality to it undermines the purpose of us kind of having like unconditional positive regard as critiquers, if that makes sense. Like, of course, there's our personal opinions that we project onto art, but at the end of the day, right? Like, I feel like saying garbage and masterpieces kind of, emboldens the divide that we really want to deny to new students. Following this, I don't think that's a problem. True, and I am somewhat. Once again, it's the later lessons, so a lot of the rules aren't as fleshed out. Like lesson 5, there's a lot of stuff that you shouldn't do from the demos, but lesson 6, it's like we're not even telling you how to do some of this stuff, right? And then of course, yeah, sometimes there's people who walk in without any regard for how things actually work. Website says do the exercise to do the best of your current ability. Exactly. But like, wouldn't it hurt if I did it to the best of my ability and someone's like garbage and points at me, or masterpieces and points at like Dio, right? I just want to. I feel like I don't know. You do whatever you want, but if I was put in that situation, my empathy calls me to just never bring it up, right? I could be wrong for that. Maybe we don't want to cushion students like that, but I just want to. I don't want to feel like they're being judged qualitatively. Is it kind of true that they are? Maybe, yeah. Right? We're humans. We're not above that, but can we at least pretend, right? That's my main argument for that. Let's find the 2/8, which is or the 8/10, which is right here. So we want the lower fourth, which I assume is right here. There we are. Oh, yeah, I'm assuming it's this to here. I have a lot of stray lines though, and then we intersect the true divisor right there and project it backwards. Oh, it is the lower one. Okay, whatever. We all start somewhere? Yes. Perfect my draw of exercise to be masterpieces, they're just all in my head. True. Bear, I'm not gonna lie, your lesson 4 and 5 stuff would probably go fucking crazy. Not that your lesson 3 stuff wouldn't, but I've never taken you for a plantaholic. Your bugs and stuff though, your bugs and animals, I feel like would go so hard. And that's the thing, like Bear, like, you know, of course I'm not gonna say this to anybody, but like you are, you know, so good with 3D form that I'd say like if you want to pick up stuff passively from Drawbox, just skip to lesson 3, 4, and 5, maybe even just 4 and 5. I've been thinking about drawing plants lately. Huge. I feel like there's a missed opportunity with lesson 3. I feel like plants have such an opportunity for texture more than just lesson 2, or like to the degree of lesson 2. But they make it somewhat optional, right? It's not a heavy thing that they grade on for you know, my knowledge of it 2 years ago, right? It's been 2 years since lesson 3. No, it's probably been like 1.5. Fuck. When was my lesson 3 submission? Lesson 3. Organic perspective. 2024. 4/29, 2024. Oh. Oh, man. Wait, that was my organic arrows. Where is my last one? Was it the bitter root? It was 4/29, 2024. Fuck. I tried to, but apparently it was too explicit texture for the TA. Too explicit. What do you mean? Did you draw porn on the plants? Corn on the plants? Oh, corn. He drew corn. Holy. Well, yeah, weren't we just talking about Dio's submission being all like really phallic plants or something? Was it plants? Something like that? Not drawing cast shadows. Ah, gotcha, yeah. That is, I don't like that they call it texture because it is, but like if we're just solely focusing on cast shadow, I feel like it's so easy for a student to look at a watermelon. Be like, a watermelon has texture in the sense that it's like, you know, a thing wrapped around it, a 2D wallpaper, but it literally says in the lesson 2 thing is like, that's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for something that we just like take and wrap over a form. We're looking for like actual smaller forms on top of it. Lesson 2 is such a beast. I think it's okay, but it is such a beast. It is really the true, I think it is the true culling. I think 250 boxes you can get through it, but lesson 2, that's where mice are made into men. I'm just saying shit, guys. I don't know what that means. Don't ask me what that means. I've never read of Mice and Men. Oh, that's what Mice and Men about. I mean, what else could it be? It's a furry fanfic. It's like Rats 1972. Is that what I'm thinking of? Those who know. Rats 1972. No! Gay. Gay rats. Gay rat drawing auction. Yes! Art 1988. Yes. Rats. We are the rats. Oh shoot, there's like prints that you could get. Yo, that's rocks. Wait, what? Oh god, what website did I find? Oh, I'm getting to some weird shit. I somehow ended up on Fur Affinity. I'm done clicking things. We are too far. We pray at night, we stalk at night, we're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. That's not the voice, but like, do you really expect me to do a Germa voice impression, bro? Be so for real. I am for real. Do we need to put on Tyler? Just kidding. I got calm vibes today. We could put on Flower Boy, but I don't think I'd be driving as hard. Like we had a purpose with the mountain yesterday and all that, but today maybe a bit too much. Everybody who listens to Tyler, what's your favorite Tyler album? If you say any of his earlier shit, I feel like you're lying to me because you're trying to be niche. If you tell me Chromacopia, I will be pleasantly surprised. Tyler Swift? No, sadly. You're such a Swiftie, Jisman. I respect you for that. Like legit. I'm not doing a bit. I respect you for that. I think we needed a. You know, I was ranting the other like a lot of streams ago about how I want like us to have so many different experts of different subjects in chat, like fucking aerospace engineers, doctors, furries. That's actually probably the last two. Okay, those are all furries. Like teachers, and like Swifties. Now we have Swifties. I saw her live and I blacked out. I imagine from yelling too. You weren't drinking, you weren't doing anything. You were just like yelling so hard. So maybe slowly convert just to see the hype. Maybe I have to. Maybe I have to. I think my sister's probably into Taylor Swift. My older sister. Maybe. But she also likes country, so. You know. Well, I've been reduced to Swiftie. Is that a reductive thing? I thought that was just like a blanket term. Like, I don't know. I feel like in the movie we just watched, oh, we prefer gay. Where she calls him queer and she's like, oh, we prefer gay. Yo, Cav, I don't want to ask because charity stream's over, but I found a really good chill song and I never got to put on a song request. It's good. Yeah, we aren't doing it right now, but if it fits the vibe, I'll consider it. But we are slow jamming today. I do have to consider when the next charity stream is. Because like I was thinking do it once a week, maybe tomorrow. I prefer my lord. It's very British of you. Is that a call out? Am I allowed to say that? This doesn't feel right, and I'm concerned. People get knighted in Taylor Swift concerts. Docs. Oh my bad. Is that for real? Like an issue? I can cut it from the VOD if so. I thought we've discussed at length your locale, but if it's an issue, okay. Thank God, dude. Don't scare me like that. I need a list of people who are comfortable, like an explicit list of people who are like comfortable with me making references to their country of origin and people who aren't. I'm pretty sure if I knew QR's address, he would be fully fine with me like saying the entire address explicitly on stream. No joke, like he is so like come at me, come fight me. It's acoustic guitar song, Japanese musician, they play so well. You could say the song name. You don't have to like give me the AI overview of the song. You just say it. No stress, no stress. It's like the asking to ask, you know. Feel free to drop it. If I know the artist, yeah, I'm totally down, but it is dependent upon the vibe. Very easygoing, don't worry about anything you say, Goose. Big Sky. Big Sky gives very Masayoshi Takanaka naming vibes. Like, doesn't he have one called like Jolly Jive? Big Sky, you know, it's all huge. If I look up the album cover in a second. Also, guys, I still have jalapeno in my breath, and you're gonna be like, ew. I'm like, nah. I'm relishing in that shit. I love jalapeno, man. Fuck, do they have jalapeno? Is jalapeno common in the Netherlands? I doubt. Oh, I didn't even consider that, dude. Go Big Sky. From Pocket Album. I've not seen this before. This is Satoshi Gogo. Huge. I'll add it to the queue. Your make or break? Yeah, maybe. Guys, I'm not joking. Every time, I'm not gonna say the specific food that I love because the name of where I live is literally in it. But like every time I leave my home, and the place I go doesn't have the specific type of food that I won't mention, I get a little sad. I get a tiny bit sad. Oh Lord, there we go. Okay, the jalapenos illegal in Netherlands. What was it? Was it who banned the really spicy Korean uh ramen? Not Shin. Shin is eternal. Bulldog. Who banned Bulldog? Was it Sweden? Because it was too spicy. Which I mean, Bulldog is freaking spicy. Okay, I won't lie, but like, do we have to ban it? I don't know. Jamie, could you fact check me on this? Is that really a square? That doesn't feel square, Kavel. What are you up to? That does not feel square at all. Your math vexes me. I'm not a spicy guy. I love spice. Denmark? Oof, that was close. That landed way too close. Let's hope the Netherlands doesn't get any ideas. I feel like my life would be so much worse if I didn't have spice. I wonder if this is parallel. They're back though, thank God. Welcome back. Welcome back, Bulldog. Like a jalapeno salsa. Like it's not like it's there's one place, it's a taco shop near me. They have something called jalapeno salsa. Dude. What am I? I'm so big Billy for that shit. Put it on everything. I remember I was watching a guy talk about queer culture in China. He was like, yeah, while Hong Kong or something is technically the capital in that area of like queer culture, go to I think it was like Shanghai or something, because they have less spicy food. And I was like, that's such a good take. That's such a in the know good call. Thank you, sir. I forgot to put the content warnings on the stream. I feel like it's a very easy code for really anybody to read into there. Is that why Britain is so bland? I actually don't know too much about queer culture in the UK. And I say UK because I was thinking of cultural observations with, is it Freddie? I can't remember the name, in Ireland. And he had one about he had a really good video about pride in Ireland, or just in general, that I thoroughly appreciated. Cultural observations with, I love his cadence. I love his voice. I'd imagine Ireland is very different to the rest. True, very, very Protestant Catholic, right? Or just like Catholic. Oh wait, no, there's the yeah. Shit, I probably said something that is very controversial. My bad. Um, but yeah, it wasn't just. It was more generally. He was talking not necessarily how even though it's probably very much inspired by how Ireland still treats queerness. But the assimilationist, like very much the Stonewall thing. It's the assimilationist versus the other one that I'm forgetting. But basically, like, you know, Pride celebration has turned into more of like a business statement than actual inclusion, right? Where men still make gay jokes, like, oh, but I'm not gay. Like, dude, yeah, right. Oh wait, no, okay, I'm lying. I was gonna say I've never. Actually, no, yeah, I don't think I've ever had a straight or a gay person be like, "Oh, I felt straight," but I think I have probably, and it's definitely calling to the ironic. It's kind of like how there's the stereotype of gay man who's like, if you were a girl, dude, I would date you, but I'm not gay. Like, kind of making fun of that pink washing moment. Exactly. Now let me Google it to make sure I said exactly the right thing. Yes. Okay. I know it by its other term, rainbow washing. created by local communities are much more important. Yeah. I don't know why my brain is parsing through that. There's an addendum that I had a knee jerk to, and I can't remember what it is, so I think I'll just shut the hell up. What was it? Sadly, some sponsors need to survive. Some need sponsors. Okay, dude, I'm so fucking bad at reading. Like, we need a. Can we get a read duel, please? You guys show me a chat message from like a bigger streamer, and I have to read it in like 0.3 seconds and parse it. I'm a dumb silly child. Do you wear glasses? I do not wear glasses. I did. I thought I so I had headaches whenever I read when I was in like third grade. And like I thought I wasn't good at like I needed glasses, and then I got glasses and I wore them for a while and it helped. But then like I stopped wearing them and it was okay. So I'm not sure if I actually need them or not. I operate fine, I think. Like all this I see quite well. In fact, sometimes when I'm drawing I blur my eyes. Um I don't know why, it's just a habit. I think it's a bad habit. Why did the tape stay there? I don't think I could make glasses work. And if so, it'd probably be the obnoxious round ones. My bad. I'm one of those. Um, because I'm never making the fucking. Actually, okay, no, I'm never making this work. 16, 17 vision. I don't even know. I don't even know what it means. I don't even know like how any of that shit works. I just know 20/20 is like, you're good. It's a bad habit. My eyes have started to blur themselves when I draw a line, and I have to fight not blurring them. Yeah, it's one I really noticed last night when I was doing some study, and I was like, I need to stop. Dude, like I look at the thing and I'd like blur it for a second. I'm like, why the fuck am I doing that? Stop it. I don't know why my brain's doing that. Sometimes it's like it's because I don't want to perceive the information, but who knows? Okay, guys, we got some of the harder lines to draw here, but I gotta make a decision if we want to focus on the center plane first or not. I actually think we're not going to. We do need to do the 3/4 down here. I would prefer to project the 3/4, which I think I will, onto that plane instead of actually do it. Um, the remainder of the curves will just be kind of difficult. I want to do probably this line first, the one that goes down like this. Where's my ortho? You motherfucker, you. Oh, ortho. This guy. I want to do this and this line first because those are the only straight lines. Plot these points, do that curve. Figure out this area. Fuck. No, that area is not going to be as bad, but still it'll be rough. It's just not going to be that bad. Yeah, all we have left for us is mainly curves, which kind of sucks. So we're going to do this line, plot these points, do those curves. Then probably do these ellipses after those curves or before, depending on how I'm feeling. And then we'll do the mid plane for the trigger. Oh. I never decided, though, how thick I want to make it. Did I do that anywhere? I probably did it somewhere. I probably wrote it down somewhere. I just can't remember where. Evie, hello! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's glad to see you back. I hope all is well. We're slowly figuring out things here. I think we'll just do an 1/8 in the center. I just don't know how I want to go about that. Because that means we no longer need the mid plane. Erk. That means we're no longer. Wait, why was I going to plot 3/4? That means center 1/4. Why was I going to do that? Okay, maybe I remember. How are you doing? I'm okay. I'm a little bit tired. I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted last night. But we're here. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, because like that's way too thick. Yeah, that's the thickness of the trigger. We want it to be like an 1/8. I checked out the mountain, hella good, especially the animation. I know, right? The animation was inspired by the Jungle Book. I remember one of the artists saying it was kind of a fuck you to AI. That wasn't like the entire purpose of it, but it was definitely like we're going kind of back to basics on this one. But also, you know, it's such a wholesome and powerful album that I feel like you could only do something as touching as like the more traditional Jungle Book inspired animation, to pay homage to that, right? Smoking the doinks in the Amish. I can't remember. I don't know. What am I looking for? The lighter itself. Okay, maybe it is 3/4. That's really thick. I thought it was much thinner than that. Yeah. Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I was gonna thin out the center too. Fuck it, why not? It was insane how they still do 2D like that. It was so nice. Fucking what's his name? It was. Why do I forget his name? I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake fan. Never ask Kavel's name ever. Fucking Murdoch. Sorry. Did Murdoch fuck the snake? Murdoch fucked the snake. Okay. Come on. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I was concerned with Murdoch and the snake. Thank you. He fucked the snake. The snake fucked him? I don't know. We're on the same wavelength though. That's very Murdoch behavior. We I guess we just have to look the other way. He definitely did that. Yeah. I hate using this phrase because it's very Reddit coded, but I do appreciate how chaotic evil Murdoch is. Just like in every single sense of the word. I watched right after waking up from a nap. I looked past from it. You're like, oh, okay. Got some snare drum. What's going on here? Svanborg? Svanborg? Kardib? I don't know. Wartime stories? This is kind of an AI vibe. Who are we? Let's double check that you're chill. Wait, why? What is wartime stories? That's not the album cover for this. What is wartime stories? Hello Inc? Why does that look AI generated? I'm going, what's going on here? Media listener, output, cover. You can see on my screen behind me, this is the cover. This like yellow thing right here. But it's wart. Your PMO music cover. Wartime story. This is AI generated. What is wartime stories? Where did this come from? Fuck you. By the way. I'm so confused as to why it was an AI generated. What is wartime stories? Oh, it was an ad I got from the Gorillas wiki from the fandom.com, and it overrode my media listener thing. AI detected. I fucking love that you have 7TV, by the way. I appreciate the fact that you walk in here as a new viewer and you already had 7TV. That's like showing up. The teacher gives you pre-reading and you did the pre-reading and like looked into the author. Got to get going as a fun stream, of course. Thank you very much for joining us, Monk. Best of luck. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I forgot we were pinching this. What, I guess that's gonna be, where's my ortho? From this, fuck. If I have one more paper, Kavel's brain will explode. You can't use Twitch without 7TV. That's so true. The fact that Twitch doesn't support it because they're greedy is a little bit disappointing. Helloing. Is it really the 3/4 mark? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so that means we're going for 3/4 down the middle here. Does everything make sense? It doesn't. My funny images, come on. Yeah, I know, right? And if you, by the way, Evie, if you ever have like a 7TV, just drop that emote that you like, drop it in chat. I can't always promise that I'll take it, but like if it's pretty good, I'm totally cool with adding it to the channel. Just please, for the love of all that is good, drop the link because I hate looking for them or like yeah, all that stuff. But yeah, Bear always has great picks. What was the most recent Bear edition? Was it is the this one, right? Yeah. Also, you'll note that on the screen right here, I programmed our multi-chat to have custom names. So if you want a custom name, which it can have like a 7TV emote in it, just let me know as well. And we could do that. I'm gonna take another sip of water. Dude, I'm such a sucker for cat emotes. I think they're so funny. Like sure, you know, the Peepo ones are pretty good, right? But you really can't go wrong with like the cat alarm one. That one's pretty damn good. Okay, so where are we starting, Cav? You got to make a decision, dude. We're gonna plot the 3/4 down here. I've decided. I'm sorry, Bearing. I'm sorry, but like, come on. I could just pick a random cat one, and it's gonna be freaking Peem. Like this one, for instance, perhaps. Jiggling, Big Bella. I've slowly in my family, I've turned because my sister says it sometimes too now. I've turned big belly into a verb. So I big belly this, I big belly that, which means just like I eat it with the intent to big belly. It's kind of like an every word now, and I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty great. I'm glad that Bear has kind of like pushed this word forward, and we've turned into something special. Big belly. I say it, because like the origin, the etymology of this word is the one Jennifer Coolidge plays Deadlock, and as Dynamo, she goes, "My big belly," and then Bear said it more, and then we all started saying it more, and then "My name's Pibble, rub my belly," and so that's where I get it from. My agenda. I read that as like my gender, as in like I said something wrong, and I was like, "Oh fuck, how did that belly full of milk, my big belly." Doing 3/4. I need to lock the fuck in. Stop talking about your big belly. Lock the fuck in. Uh. Okay, Kavel, you're only slightly wrong, and I'll forgive you for that. Never thought you were the brightest. That's for sure. Okay. That was mean as fuck. I'm sorry, Cav. It's okay. It gets lonely here sometimes. That just doesn't seem right. Buddy. I went to a family gathering last night. It was a restaurant that my sister's roommate's family has owned for 30 years. It was their 30-year anniversary. Shout out them. And I saw a friend I haven't seen in like 4 years, and he's the guy who got me to start saying buddy. That was a wholesome few seconds. We need it. We need. I was talking about the power of words earlier this stream. We all could be. I know fucking White Boy recites Kendrick bars, but from Auntie Diaries, the one that I put in the BLT, word isn't just a family that you say, or family isn't just a word that you say. Fuck. Holy, I messed that one up. Um, family isn't just a word that you say, but you mean, or like whatever the rest of that bar is. That one really impacted me. I was like, shit, yeah. Maybe I should show up to stream one day off of like. Here, wait. Let me turn on the. Kavel talks about drug warning. Drugs. Cussing. Okay, one time I should just show up to a lesson 6 stream off of like 200 milligrams. I feel like that'd be pretty good. Did all of you get a warning, by the way, when you when I did that? It's like, warning, Kavel's gonna say bad words. If so, that's pretty good. That's pretty funny. I was in another tab. I forgive you. I didn't. What the heck? Evie, what are we working on today, Drawbox wise? If you are doing Drawbox stuff. Bear, I just realized we're both stupid. Okay, maybe we're not. Positive self-talk. That was the whole rant earlier. Why have we not drawn Mero and Silva with Gay 1 and Gay 2 shirts? Why has this not happened? Could you explain to me this? I'm curious. Me and my boxes. Which box, what box number are you at? That's my fault. I can't believe we haven't done this, especially after our conversation. If you're not drawing this, I'm drawing this after stream. $15 out of 250. We're on our way. Any big revelations in your first 15? I will learn from my mistakes. I saw on Pinterest the get along shirt, and it's like two kids that look like really upset that they're in like the get along shirt, right? But I was like, Mero and Silva wouldn't really rock that. Maybe Bill and Luca. Maybe. I don't really have characters that I don't think any of us do. Particularly fighting characters. Baby steps, true. Whenever I was doing the 250 box challenge, I was at my restaurant job and I started doodling boxes everywhere, and then my coworkers joined in. And since I worked at a restaurant, we had one of those big metal tables that we'd write on with Expo sometimes if we had like certain work orders or stuff. And so we started drawing boxes all over the table. Get a long shirt with Bill and Luca, except it's ripped in half and they're both wearing it. Oh, Bear, wait, that's so fucking good. I need to smoke whatever you're smoking for these ideas, Bear. This is pretty good. I started to clock how boxes should look, which I struggled with in past exercises. They really kind of, and the first one, especially with like the boxes and organic perspective one, you are kind of thrown in there in a good way, right? I respect it, but you're not expected to survive that one. Ah! Bye bye washi tape. I'm so glad I bought the world's ugliest washi tape like 2 years ago. It made me struggle with good intentions. That's all we could ask for. Why is washi tape so expensive? This shit is, I'm not gonna say like ass, right? It's not ass, but it's like it's tape, bro. It's flimsy paper tape. If I want like just some white washi tape, why do I have to pay like $3 for it? Maybe it's not actually $3, but like a roll of them is like $20, and it's like 10 of them, so it's $2, which actually kind of makes more sense now. But I can only buy the roll of 20 of them because the main box of them that you can buy like them individually are too expensive. I'm shouting into the void today. I apologize. Old man yells at trash can type beat, or whatever it's called. That one, not argument with Dio, but bit that we did where he was like, you have to know about Tekken. I'm like, I know about Tekken. He's like, you're 30, bro. You have to know about Tekken. I was like, bro, I'm 20. Also, seeing what you're doing seems like a Herculean task. You're forgetting. Look what I'm using a ruler. I have the ultimate advantage right now. I feel like if you had a ruler during the 250, oh my gosh, it would go so much smoother, right? Why did I do that? Yes, I did it because of this. Okay, there's probably a lot of error compounding right here, but I don't really care. I do what I want. We have made a lot of progress since the beginning of lesson 6 and how we organize and do this stuff. If Sven makes me do corrections on this, I'm going to quit drop. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Just like, dude, these take me so long. Maybe I do need to do corrections on it. Do haha. But like, slow down or speed up. Like, be less. Then again, I don't think any Drawbox staff watches my streams, which is good because I cheat all the time and use AI generate all my homework. That's not true, by the way, for anyone who's. Do you think there's been AI generated Drawbox submissions? That would kind of rock. Don't underestimate. Underestimate my ability to mess up the math even with a ruler. I cannot speak. Oh, I'm gonna get so much good sleep tonight. For some odd reason, the thermostat at my family's home is set to like freaking go crazy hot in the mornings at like 4 a.m. And so that's been ruining my sleep, and I finally like rescheduled it. So we're at some good temps right now. Speaking of, that's not speaking of. I'm just saying shit. Do I need to plot the 3/4 here? Yes. Are you in your 20s? Yeah, man. I'm 22. Damn. I'm 22. And like, yeah. Not even 23, you know, like not even close, really. Yeah, so. Oh. Don't get an engineering degree. Not in a bad, but you look older. No, it's a bad, but don't worry. I accept it. I do look a lot older. My whole life, like when I was freaking 14, I looked like I was 17. I grew out my beard when I think I was 17 or 18. I think I was 18 when I grew out my beard, which did not help. He's Unk status. He's Unk. Oh god. Ah. I think looking like I have a 401k. Actually, I mean, I could have gotten a 401. Anyways, so maybe that's not the measure of age in this instance. But looking much older than I actually am has humbled me to a degree where like I'm not too worried about my looks. I used to be concerned in high school, and then I just kind of gave up. And I think giving up in that regard has done me wonders. Oh, why am I measuring this way? I need to get the 3/4 down for the top plane. Come on, man. We're trolling. Like it's and of course, you know, whenever I go bald, unless I become a YouTube millionaire and get the Turkish hair transplant, um, you know, I just gotta. Is that correct? That is somewhat correct. You know, when I go bald, it'll be another round of banter, and then you know I'm kind of free. That's gonna be my true ego death. I hate doing the dishes. Why? What is the complaint about doing the dishes? You're talking to a dish doing lover. I love doing the dishes. Oh my gosh, and like you know, since I moved back in with my family, we have a dishwasher. So like, oh my god, that shit is like fucking crazy easy. Done with a meal? Just rinse it a little bit, scrub it a little bit, toss it in there. It's a really misleading way of life. It's already been 45 minutes? Whatever. I've actually never cared in my whole life. I need to mix this a lot more. I'm gonna mute while I mix it. I had to make sure I was doing that in frame. Otherwise, it would look kind of weird. Good stuff. Yeah. Ooh. I already had so much caffeine today. I had 2 mini diet sodas, so equivalent like to a 1 mini diet soda. But man, I could go for a black tea right now. Does that happen? Cube Buddy! Oh, Monk. Monk threw on the Cube Buddy. We love Cube Buddy. Cube Buddy was an OG during the early 250 days. That helped me out. We already plotted this. We're good. Okay, so now what we need to drop down. Do we need to drop it down? Yes. Frick. Okay. Is the 5/8, which is actually relatively easy. So why did we plot it right there? Because we needed the 7/8 line. But we didn't need to go that far. Cav, you chud, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Now, do we need to draw it all the way through? Probably not. So we won't until we have to. That's kind of the name of the game with lesson 6 is you do as minimum work as possible until you need it. This thing looks like it's going to be so much cooler than actually it will. What's the thing below your cam? I've been wondering, what's the thing below your cam? Which camera? And if it's this right here, this is my microphone. You may see it here. Wait, because I have that side of the screen actually covered. The scheme. Oh, sorry, my face cam. Yes. So this is PureRef. So like anytime we put stuff in here, you guys can also see it. This is a way of divvying up a square or really any planar, like rectangle, anything, into tenths. So it is a set of steps. First, you subdivide it like this, go to halves, have those into quarters, draw lines from those quarters, draw diagonals, and boom, you have tenths. So I use that specifically for this area right here to form these planes because this has a diameter of 4 tenths. This has a diameter of 6 tenths, and this is 8 tenths. And so yeah, this whole thing is plotted out in these orthos where you set up these steps to get this geometry, right? This comes from a website. You can find it pinned in the lesson 6 chat. It's from Imgur, specifically an album called Dividing Planes into Equal Parts, if you're interested in looking at it. It's helpful, but once again, this is stuff for lesson 6 if you choose to do lesson 6, right? If you choose to go that far. Yeah, I'm now not looking forward to that lesson. That's the thing. You don't have to do lesson 7, right? I want to get rid of your minds now that you have to do all of Drawbox. You can, and that's great, and you will learn a frick ton from it. But like, you don't have to, right? There's not much more merit in completing Drawbox other than doing the thing, right? Because if you get to lesson 5 and you're like, I love constructing creatures, I love making creatures, I love human anatomy, then go on over there, right? You don't have to finish, then you're not an artist. And if you don't finish Drawbox, your parents won't love you and you're going to be broke and miserable for the rest of your life. Oh, someone's going to clip that and send it to Uncomfortable. Who cares? Oh, and he's going to cease and desist my channel. No, I'm kidding. He's not that evil. But yeah, so don't strain yourself about finishing Drawbox. It's of course a achievement deserving of merit and recognition, right? It's a difficult thing to do, but like, get what you need out of it and go. Grab and go, man. No one will blame you for that. Let's project downwards now, the 5/8 onto the 3/4 down here. Better yet, don't start it. Hey, I'm always a fan. You know, I love Drawbox. You know, don't even start drawing. I want you to sit in an empty padded cell and just think. Maybe that is the true, maybe all roads lead to Rome, and the true artist is one who like just, you know, like the Buddhists have it right. You deny all earthly pleasures. You know, in art, we're constantly trying to deny expectations. Yet in a very paradoxical way, go towards our inhibitions and our pleasures by drawing the things that we dream of. But maybe we're, you know, always set up for failure there because a dream is in and of itself expectation. And so we should just kind of give up. That was a lot. Oh, we didn't need to do the 3/4. I'm a dumb chud. Do we? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna assume so. Wow, we really didn't need to do that, did we? And I gotta see it through. Just be careful of this. What is it? Sunk cost fallacy. Whatever. Like, don't gamble yourself to death there, right? This is also incorrect VP, so we got lucky that we decided to redo it. Dang it, man. I'm shrimping it so hard. Please don't posture correct me. Okay. We're good. I just had to do it for that one pose. Can a man shrimp? It's 2026. Can a man shrimp? Golly. You didn't continue it. Ooh. Ooh. Do your project now. How's it going, TS Block? Great to see you. Wait, you had a first time message earlier. It was Joel and I didn't see it. I'm so sorry, TS Block. Wait, what is this? Can you guys please impolitely bully me into continuing my project? I will not bully you into it. We don't want a wow, I really wasn't reading chat. My apologies. We don't want you to have like a negative association with the project. However, we would like to see what comes of it because you are skilled. If I don't see any updates, I will cry. But Gizmo, we are all rooting for you to finish this. We would love to see progress, but more importantly, I think you should do it for yourself rather than the pleasure of others. I don't know, some other liberal bullshit. You're wordling right now? How's the wordling going? I give up on today's, I think. Like once I hit a turn, a curve in the road or whatever is, a fork in the road, I'm just like, I don't really care about continuing this Wordle, and I simply don't. I work well under shame. A mule works well when it's whipped, but it lives a short and painful life. We are not cattle. We are men. We have the love of humanity in our hearts. It is unnatural to hate. Only the unloved and the unnatural hate. Do not burden yourselves with these machine men with machine hearts and machine minds. Wait, no, I did that out of order. Charlie Chaplin says that first. My bad. It was easy? Damn. Or you have the future Wordle, right? The Dles. I'm not sure if we have the same one. Thanks, I guess, Kev. Fuck you. You know what? Fine. If you want spite, we'll never see this you'll never finish it. You should do it out of spite. Do it despite Kavel. I bet it will never happen. I bet $20 to charity that it'll never fucking happen. How about that? Streamer like fucking streamer snaps, tells viewer he can't finish project. I bet $20 fucking to make a wish right now, clip it, that you won't finish that project. Now it's some really fucking big shame if you don't finish it. It's like, oh shit, this is like for charity. This is for Make a Wish. Like, fuck. I'm so evil. How's it going, Toast? Welcome to the red team. I hope you're well. What was I plotting? What was I drawing? Hello? Help. Help me. Help. Help me. Oh, okay, I see. Why was I doing that? What do we need for... I'm such a dumb child. We didn't need to plot that line at all. Oh, man. Emotional blackmail, that's what I needed. And hey, we're here for you. That's what you just had to like rage bait me enough to to be like, hey guy. I'm such an idiot, dude. Sorry, the mental shot. I had a whole rant earlier this stream about like, guys, kumbaya bullshit, fucking no. I'm the worst artist fucking ever. We'll make it work though. That was 2 extra lines. No. Yeah, it was 2 extra lines that we didn't need. 3. 3 extra lines that we didn't need. We're up to 4. We're up to a 4 of total of 4 extra lines that we don't need. Maybe it's 3. Maybe I think we justified the one we did yesterday. I hope your day's going well, Toast. What are you up to? What activities is Toast toasting? I'm going to draw this line. This is technically an extra line, but it's not that deep. It's for a purpose. For what purpose? Okay. And the curve goes from hello. The curve goes... How many diagrams do I have, dude? That to the 1/2 mark. Oh, okay, you chud. Well, now it's going to change, I guess. How am I going to do that? Kavel? Oh my god. There is a way. But brother. 17:30 seconds. I see it, but playing modded Minecraft. Ooh, heck yes. Oh wait, no, Past Kavel didn't completely screw me over. Everybody, W Past Kavel. He didn't completely screw me over. Let's go. Only slightly screwed me over. With an acceptable range. Now I gotta play Stone Block 4. Yes, lock in. What mods are you playing with, Toast, if you are doing like a mod pack or anything? What kind of run is this? What are we getting up to? Okay, 2/10 at 16/15. So if this is 3/4, this is 16. This is 16/15 is right here. Skippity boom boom. Yes, yes. Yay. No, yes, it is. Yay. Name is Cuboid Outpost. Oh, Blue Raz Spider Woman, Mr. Shape Guy. You got a face cam now. I do. Helloing. Who is this? Why do I recognize your name? Let me look at your stuff. Let me scroll around. I forgot the name, but I will remember in a second because I remember it. I'm an evil hordes. I'm auditing your account right now. Who are you? You have a wonderful profile picture. You're right. A couple of months ago. Heck yes. Here, wait. Because yeah, your last stream was December 19th. Holy moly. Yes, I remember. I remember the mouse emote. Welcome back. Heck yeah. Well, welcome back to the stream. I hope you're well. We're in the midst of lesson 6 still, since you last left. Yeah, Merry Christmas. This was before I did my study abroad, so like crazy. Literally, like I think one of the last streams before I did my study abroad. Mods ban whoever makes the which broad joke. McWorker now. I put the fries in the bag. Hell yes, we got a job. How's that treating you? I hope well. I'm really holding out hope that you're gonna be like, it's my dream job. I'm getting paid so well. My life is in order. I really hope these are all the answers that are gonna come. Abroad where? I went to Singapore for 3 weeks. It was a blast. It was a very difficult class, and I hate the professor. That's a conversation for maybe now. Abroad where? Banned. Yeah, I remember said you were going offline for a while, so I never came back to see if you were live. Hey, that's totally real. Yes, we do have a face. Wow, I wasn't using Facecam back then. Jeez. All thanks to Jess from the nice lady over there for being like, Earn Kavel, you should use. Yeah, okay, she doesn't use that voice. She's a very cool person. She was like, I recommend you use Facecam. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna even get into my job. It's hell. Oof, I'm so sorry to hear. Well, I hope it treats you better. I hope tomorrow you get the dream job of you get $1 million per second, and you don't have to do anything all day, except for the things that you love, and live a life that's healthy and well adjusted for you. I'm projecting a little bit because that's what I want, but hey. She said you cute? What? Oh, sorry. Okay, I didn't read into that. Dude, I'm too literal for this shit, just 14 hour to talk to adults who act like children. Wow, that reminds me of when I used to work at my old restaurant job. 20, what? Just the only difference was mine were drunk adults who literally were acting like children, like fucking crying and shit. Which crying is okay. We support crying on this channel, but not because your fries were too hot. And when I say it's not like the fucking sorry for bringing up McDonald's, the McDonald's scalding a hot coffee lawsuit. It's an awfully hot coffee pot, but like some some like they were just slightly too warm. Like just ask for one more. Yeah. I'm so sorry. But hey, we're here, we're chilling. I hope the weekend is treating you well. I'm not sure if you were working the weekends, but I hope this is one of your days off where you can chill. Perfect emote. Oh my god. I'm so glad you added that one, Bear. What was I doing? I'm so lost. I'm so scared and confused. But don't worry, because we're back and I know exactly what we're doing. We're locked the hell in. I guess. Which line do I draw here? 16, 15. We need it for 1 point, so we're going to draw the horizontal line. Cool. Now I just gotta work. Chill until I go back in tomorrow. Ooh. Should we start a fund? A fund to get Blue Raz into the best job ever? Just kidding. I'm also looking for a job. I'm such a pessimist about jobs. I was talking to Slash this morning, and I was like such a. I also just woke up, or didn't just wake up, but it was like, hour 2 of being awake since 5 a.m. And he was hyping me up. He was like, "You're gonna get this job, man." And like, I was kind of a dickhead. I was like, I literally have no hope for every job I apply to. I've applied to over 100 jobs at this point, and at this point, I'm like actually like if you even suggest that I'm gonna get the job, I'm like completely dispassionate. I'm just like, no, I don't care. Like it's just like you at this point in searching for jobs, it is literally more painful to have hope and to hold out hope for getting a job than just being completely indifferent all the time. Does that make applying to it very difficult because I have absolutely like a defense mechanism towards being impassioned for any of it? Yes. Does that change the game? Not really, right? That's just how it is. Can you confirm or deny if the drive-throughs have cameras? Oh, they probably do. They like I'm not even a worker, but I'm gonna say it for Blu-rays. Probably. Come on. I probably asked you this. I wake up and every like I don't do it every day because that actually like ruins the mental, but maybe every 3 days, every 2 to 3 days, I just spam LinkedIn, Indeed, whatever job sites that are local. Um, I've been asking a lot of friends, and a lot of friends have been very helpful for recommendations. But that's about it. And I just have a giant Google Doc of like copy and paste essays that I've used. Because like a lot of American jobs are like explain your work history or stuff like that. Um, yeah, we take your picture when you come. Is that actually real? Are you going for anything or more tailored towards your studies? I'm about to start going for anything because I know I could probably get my restaurant job again. I'm just gonna wait for this October hiring season. Um, yeah, my job right now is to save up for college next year. Huge! That's awesome. What are you gonna be studying in college, or what are you? I'm not sure if you've entered yet or something or the other. We need to sketch out the 2/10, which means we need to go here. We need this, which means it's that one, I think. Let's double check. Yep, it's that one. Project it downwards. Because orders are linked to the car, so we know which cars it would order. Ah, gotcha. Going to art college in New York. Don't know which one, but I can't stay in Florida. That is real. But hey, heck yeah, that is really epic. I wish you the best of luck at getting to that college, the Big Apple. Have you been there before? I got some friends in the area. Wow, okay. That's not what I expected, but sure, man. Okay, we're just gonna draw this all the way past, I guess. I lived there until you were 10? Okay, huge, yeah. A Journey, yes. Cue the Kid Cudi song. Guys, lore. Whenever I first started Drawbox, I would get home from my restaurant job and I'd be tired, but I'd put on Kid Cudi and I would listen specifically to Man on the Moon 2. And we're going to listen to that right now because I want the vibes. Music time, guys. Nearly. You can't wait to move back? Heck yes. There it is. I'm going to play some Man on the Moon 2. We're going to do Mr. Rager and then The Legend of Scott Mescudi. Mr. Rager. Oh, and maybe some don't listen to this if you don't want to hear me on drugs or whatever it's called. That's a baller one. Give me that album, please. I haven't listened to his newer stuff. I'm gonna be real. I'm free. Man on the Moon 2. Kids See Ghosts, Passion, Pain, and Demon Slain. Always great. Like, I mean, that Man on the Moon 2. There we go. Don't play this song. Mr. Rager. How expensive is a call and tuition where you live? Public universities don't cost anything if you prove you're not wealthy. For me, I'm in state, so in the US, you pay less if you go to a university typically in your own state. If you're out of state, you can actually, like, for example, I don't live in Indiana, but I got into Purdue, and so but like, I have to pay out of state tuition, but I got the presidential scholarship. I still would have had to pay, I think, $20K a semester, $20,000 a semester. I think it was like $15,000 or $20,000 a semester with the presidential scholarship. Or maybe that's Colorado School of Mines. I don't know. Anyways, um, and that's not including housing or any of that, right? Where I currently live, because I ended up going in state, it's about $7,000 for my university. So yeah, starting portfolio though, and I'm freaking out because trying to plan the works. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff to do, especially when it's like for getting somewhere, right? But yeah, and like my current school, actually I think it was like maybe 6,000. I can't. Not even my mom's house could cover the cost. Oh yeah, no, it's ridiculous. Anyways, Mr. Rager. Well, I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit, so I'm gonna talk less, but don't let that stop you guys. This is some OG Kavel Drawbox music. Actually gives me nostalgia. It's been 3 years, right? Oof. Yes, I do. Yeah. Not even 4K in all 4 years. Holy. So glad I don't have to pay anything. Wish I went to university in the EU, man. Not saying it's all better, but yeah, right. Hmm. That's insane. Yeah, they have a similar thing with what my friend's doing in Canada. What I would have done to work, like go to university for 2 years and then spend 2 years working or like a gap. Oh my God. And getting like real experience. Oh God, this is gonna look so stubby. I'm so upset. Ugh. Ooh, a Monaco. Ooh. Yeah. Engineering degrees got that. We're just gonna keep the album going. Me when I sniff. I think it's time to pull out the French curves. We're at that point. God, this heat sucks. Ooh, how hot is it? What are you rocking with, TS Block? Oh god, this is gonna be such a hard thing to plot. 30 C, it's only 4 a.m. 36. Ooh. It's like 100 degrees, right? 36 C. 96.8. Oof. Stay cool. Do what you can. I'm sorry to hear. 40. Ooh. It's what, like 104? 4 degrees C to F. 104, yep. Wow. Thank you, Kid Cudi. Man, I went up for a walk earlier. Let me see the temperatures. It was 39 degrees. No, 38 point something in Celsius. Blech. Fuck that. I'm gonna turn the music just a little bit. 31, 32. That's nice. As in, like, you know, as your max. That's, yeah. I wouldn't wish that on people, but shout out. If you're okay with it, Evie, which region are you in? Totally fine if you want to be like general and not even say it all. You could say Earth for all I care. Please be careful of your personal information on the internet. Install a proper AC system. One or the other, whichever one's cheaper. I'm in Georgia. Ah, enough the state. Awesome. Huge. Problem is I have frequent power outages. Oof. Okay, so what I like to do before is that noise in the song that it sounds like the magnets sticking together. Anyways, I like see that's it. That's so it. I like freehanding the line a bit before actually doing it. But we have a line much. We have a line we need to plot. Yes. It's legit the magnet noise. You can't tell me otherwise. I'm turning it down a little bit more because it's pretty big, but oh my god, 17:30 seconds. What do we have? 30. Okay, I see. So we're moving this one down. Okay, and once we do this curve, we'll do some dulls. Or we keep going, because, like, I have a feeling once I'm done with the dulls today, I won't want to draw anymore. Or, like, do any more draw box, so. Oh yeah, going from, like, WebKit Mozilla to fucking Safari to Chromium to, yeah. Okay, now we need to figure out this zone, which I'm not too excited about. But also I'm going to plot some of the tangent points of all these ellipses. My biggest recommendation for lesson 6 is try to have a long ruler. As long as possible in a big desk space. Yeah, let's do these ellipses first, I guess. I'm not sure how I want to go about this part. I've been putting this next thing off a lot. Oh, gotta go. Okay. Thank you very much for joining us, Evie. Have a wonderful evening, or night, I guess, and morning, whenever you see us again. I have an idea. It's just going to be difficult to execute, but I have the idea. And I have just to figure out how we want to plot it. I have the idea. Let's do it. I don't know how to do this. I'm like drawing in my head. It's not working. Wow, past Kavel is so much like accidentally smarter than I expected. I'm not gonna give him too much credit, but like he did something really smart. So shout out you, past Kavel. Thank you very much. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop this line down, which we already have. So we'll plot it. And then we're going to take this line, draw a line right here, find the midpoint of that line, which we could do by doing the cross section right here. And then using that, we'll draw a line from here to here. Oh, but we're starting in the fourths. So we're going to draw a line from here down to here. Project this line through those two. Still do all the same up here, but plot that point at that point. It's going to work, hopefully. We'll see. So those extra lines that we did earlier actually come into play. So thank God I was neurotic enough to be like, or I'm not using this. I'm amazed at how this is working out. This is like fucking Wright Brothers, but if it was made for, it was like Timu ass shit. I don't know. Okay, whatever. That line was a little bit off. Ooh, God, that kills my OCD. Whatever. Ooh, okay. It's streamer growls when he draws wrong line. Oh. We're getting to the parts of the lesson 6 streams where I need the stream to be longer because if I don't do it now, I will literally forget about it. I rotated it. No, I don't know what's going on. There we go. Okay. Have we had any camera glitches this stream? I'm not a knower. Probably, but I've been drawing. Hey, hell yeah! Are you working on the hornbill? What about it if you are? Okay, Bear. I gotta be honest with you. I'm trying so hard not to make this about me, but I got to see hornbills when I was in Singapore. I know. I'm sorry, but like, I fucking love those things. I have a video of its one of them doing its call. Like I saw one in the wild. It was making a loudest noise. They're fucking big. Those are big birds. I love the way you've been drawing that character, especially how rotund they are. I'm so hyped. Yes. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. Do we have a character relationship with Fig? Like how did Fig and this character meet? And do we have a name even? Sorry, I'm being like so nosy, but I'm also like crazy excited. Oh, I just dented the page. Oops. Guess we don't need a long ruler, but a long straight edge. I haven't thought about it like that. It's a bit silly. That was like 80 questions at bear at once. I just realized how neurotic that was. Yay, okay. Placeholder, but I think Rue is cute. I like Rue. Is it Ru or Rue? I'm assuming Rue. I'm not sure. I was thinking of having them escaping a legal pet trade. Holy! I like that. My current, imagination is just like Fig quite literally just popped out of the ground. Just like spawned. What's with this Bond music? That's because it's a different album that I haven't listened to. Let's do some Scott Mescudi versus the World, please. I pressed the pause button and it didn't pause. But please don't play this song. Oh, I'm good. Lock in. We're rocking. I hear so much slamming downstairs. It's like someone's taking a piano and rolling it around. What is happening? Could I ask where the name Rue originates from, Bear? There's just a character out of the blue because I've been interested in learning how to draw wings since art fight. You're so bold for that, by the way. And like you're learning like how wings work too, which is so killer. Rufus Hornbill, so I just shortened it to Rue. Same thing with Fig as Figonius Sunbear. Yes, I see. That makes sense. Oh fuck. Okay, I see it. Trying to animate again. And why shouldn't you, Bear? Trial by fire. I think you would do it. Trial by fire. Sorry, I said trial by fire because in my head I was like, what if you animated Rue? Which would be an undertaking because like I know birds could probably be pretty difficult. I don't know that. I'm just assuming because I'm a chud. Um, but yeah. We shall see what happens. Yes. Okay, wow. This is intimidating as hell. This is where we lock in, guys. I may like put my head under the screen just because. That didn't go too well, but we're gonna commit. My knee-jerk reaction is like, fix it, fix it, fix it. But let's breathe. Let's slow down. It was rough, but we'll figure it out, huh? It is a bit disappointing how stubby this will be, but hey. It's kind of funny how short this is. It's like really man. Oh god, this is so disappointing. Get over the mental cav. Yikes. We need lower court music. I love you, Kid Cudi, but let's like calm the fuck down. Let's go to like this. Oh god. Had you boosted it in? No. I usually do that later in the day after stream. Let's see, since we're highly foreshortened, and this is closest to us, the minor axis is going to chase over in that direction. And ooh, we should probably plot the main VP. Yeah. Is it bad that I put it off till night? Maybe. Maybe I'd benefit from where I'm in a more focused mood. Oh, big error. Wait, do these share the same center? They all should, yeah. It's just very much off. Oh, God. They should, they're, what? Oh, camera glitch. Why is it so off? All we can do is move forward. I like it when my pen doesn't make ink until I pull away. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Two concentric circles. He was subjected to draw two concentric circles. God. Yeah, we're doing okay until my pen ran out of ink right there. Or like, started getting... Yikes. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Oh, we're good. Kind of. Oh, okay. It lines up. Would have been so disheartening. Didn't. Now that's disheartening. Oh. I should have projected the line in the first place. How is that so off? What? Okay, I guess I was high, because it's working now. Who knows? Oh, kill me. It's so stubby. Yikes, man. This hurts my soul. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Okay. I hate the box so much, but like we really shouldn't foreshorten that much more. So we were put between a rock and a hard place by choosing it like this. Not gonna touch that part yet. Alright, we're gonna call it here. God, man, I should have foreshortened the box so much more. I had the math to do it too, but like I don't really think I could have done this any better. It's taking every uh single part of my fiber of my being to not redo this, but like I can't redo this in the sense that like I would have to make the box more foreshortened, which is just going to cause like so many more issues. Oh man, that's such a shame. No, no, I mean, this is the same pain I go through with like every construction at some point. And I did this curve wrong right here, but that's like not even half the issue. Ugh. It's the pain of knowing that I could have done it differently, but it's still it's I need to accept in my heart that it still would have been wrong if I did it that way, if that makes sense. I think for the sake of the mental, we'll do some Dles and then we'll call it here because I know I'm at a point that if I do anything more, I'll hurt myself. I'll hurt the drawing, I'll hurt myself like mentally, right? So we're not going to do that. So we're going to do a 3-minute ad break, then we'll do some of the Dles for a bit and then we'll yeah. Can't you continue that version as a practice? Oh no, don't worry. We're still on this. This will work. We have to continue with this. I'm not giving up on this yet. Probably not. Unless something like egregious happens. Yeah, so we're gonna do some of the Dles. Then call it for the day. So be right back, everybody. We're back. And you know what? I usually don't like uh staying too long on the anything grid because it kind of fries my brain, but we're done for the day. So like let's just hang out here, kind of shoot the shit. Right? We got Infinity Day. Phenomenon large. My penis. No structure. The structure large. Phenomenon large. We got phenomenon time math. Space and time. Let's do the Alcubierre warp drive. We did this another stream. I can't remember if it was niche or not. Let me go over here. Oh, it was just 2 R's. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it. Deep cut, fuck you. That's not even a deep cut, though. Where do you pull this crap from? The Dles or my answers? My varied and experienced life. I did an essay on this one in like middle school. Phenomenon and time. Got a time and structure. We could do like a crazy niche time plate thing that has like an friggin' like a church, a clock tower that like no one knows about, right? Phenomenon and large. The Younger Dryas period. I feel like that's gonna be a deep cut. Also, Milo Rossi fan. The Younger Dryas. Let's do the impact hypothesis. I feel like that's gonna give us a better score. That's also a deep cut though. Large space. We could go for like a large. Is Bodhi's Void is probably the What about here? Wait. Do you think Infinite IKEA is here? No, but we have the SCP Foundation. Large space IKEA. Notable fuck. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, who's not gonna know what IKEA is? The mental's fucked. Math phenomenon. No, fuck you. Okay. What do we got here? Freaking Scribblenauts. All it took was 1 score. Oh, it's a specifical Scribblenaut. Unlimited, please. Okay, not Scribblenaut. Super Scribblenauts. There we go. We're rocking that. What do we got here? Anime game. Why do I know you? And maybe you. Okay, so Kingdom Hearts. Now, I have no idea where we're at. So we're just going to do Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay. We had Kingdom Hearts yesterday, so what if we just the main? Okay. I don't know who half of these people are. Let's go 3, please. Nope, okay. Okay. Chain of Memories. Okay, nope. Whoever picks like the niche ones, like it's not just the Kingdom Hearts, you are evil. There's Mickey. This feels a bit medieval. There's some chains. Chain. I already did that. Birth by Sleep. Final answer. It was Birth by Sleep. Let's go. Those are a bit silly. Okay. We got Katara. Okay. Katara. Okay. It's probably not her. Oof. Thank Katara. I felt like it was like the boots that she has. This is definitely not her there. Oh god, dude. Fucking anime game. I don't know, man. What game does this belong to? I don't fucking know, bro. I give up. This is Valkyria from, or no, it's Isura Gunther from Valkyria. I hate anime. I hate it. Okay, Pizza Metals Slicing. Do you think there's no way the Roblox pizzeria would be in here, right? What is it called? Cooking Mama? We could do Cooking Mama. I know that's a... Oh! Jizma, let's go! Holy! Finally, some Cooking Mama representation here. This is Animal Crossing. Can do her Horizons. No, okay. This couldn't be Mario Odyssey. What the fuck is this Timu ass? Is this Slime Rancher? Is this Slime Rancher 2? My time at Sandrock. That's a game, and it's called. Okay, there you go. You could. This is the kind of shit that would show you. Is like, hey guys, we made an AI generated video game, like the AI generated Minecraft, and you can play it and interact with things, and that's what they would show you. ATM, pub, bar, pub and bar, Pascal, Pascal case, type of way of typing things. My grandma plays it. That's so huge. Rod, vault, pole, beam, tavern, pub, bar, tavern, bar, exam, ATM, monetary transaction, pole, bar, vault, pole, bar, vault, beam, bar, vault. My bad. Bar, pub, tavern. Place to hold money. Money. Wait, ATM vault. Place to hold money. A bar? I guess. ATM. Wait, no, I already did that. Wait, I'm shot. Pascal. Pole, bar, pole, rod, bar. Pieces of metal, fuck you. Units of Prescal. Oh, ATM really throws you off there. Units of pressure, sorry, I said Prescal. Not too bad today, but still not the best. Guys, I'm just gonna kind of let whatever happen here. If I, you know what, go faster. Skip it. Can I skip? Can I press escape to skip? I don't care, I already have it, it's the pink. I've seen this color before, actually, believe it or not. Easy. Shit. Don't ever let me pick colors. I was doing some watercolor today digitally, and I was getting so humbled and rage baited by it. I'm just kind of, do not sell my info. I wasn't looking at the color. I'm drawing today. Can you tell the mental shot? I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. Oh. I don't even need to see the score. I don't need to see it. It doesn't even need to happen. Because I already know what is happening here. Don't even talk to me, sub 40. Oh, that was our first sub 40. I'm okay with that. I copied my score, though. Anyways, okay. This, though, this is okay. How many pints of Guinness? It couldn't be over 1 million. Could it be over 1 million? I think it's over 1 million. I could get behind over 1 million. 600,000? 600K. A day. But think about it, worldwide. And these aren't like true pints of Guinness, right? This is like the American fucking knockoff shit without actual, like, what is it, nitrogen or whatever, right? So I'd say you sprinkle a little bit from every country, you get 10 million. Incredible. It was 5 million. Shit. Okay, well. Only 0.3 order. The scoring is very generous here, right? They help us out a lot. Low court scrandle. Maybe we should start with the scrandle, bring the court down. This pepperoni pizza with the most depressing scattering of olives or cheese bread. It's just bread with cheese baked over it from Germany. Sorry, our German friends, but we're going over here to the pepperoni pizza. We have a burrito. What's going on in here? We got beans, rice, mystery things from England, or bacon cheeseburger with the drink. What are the picky eaters going to do? They're going to go the burrito today. The bacon looks mummified. It does. We got the chicken tikka and chips, or Jinx's cupcake and Silco's shimmer. This, like, what are you fucking, where's the emote? Get the emote that I'm thinking of right now for this meal. Those who know, I would be so happy if anyone can align with me on this. You're right. I have to find my 7TV. It's been a long gay day. I'm sorry that got auto-modded. Long gay has now been added as a permitted term. The gay fish? It is not the gay fish. It's this guy. This is exactly arcane soy. What bear? Where did this come from? That's this. So we're gonna be adults, and we're gonna click this one on the left. This works too. Free pint and festive caramel slice, or 5 sugar donuts spelled incorrectly. We go over here. Grilled cheese. Holy fuck. That is so depressing. Sorry, Jack, but that's Wojak. Or hot dog and prime. Let's do, wow, 7%. I think that's one of the lowest we've seen. Schwarbomb sundae. Ice cream, fruity pebbles, strawberry sauce, deep fried uncrustable. Okay, I didn't. So I originally thought this was German because of the name, but then I saw, I was like, okay, this has to be USA. And I mean, we're gonna go over here not because I want to, but because we have to. Let's see. We got the Malang meatball, which probably goes fucking crazy. The pig eaters are gonna go over here. Chicken curry. They're close though. Bahi burger. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Or mat masala chips. It's a really tough one. Picky eaters go left though, but I really want to take a bite of the right. We got a beef pie, pretty depressing looking, or Balti pie that has been immolated. We're gonna go to the left, please. Another 8. Wow, or not another, but another low one. We got some bisexual lighting turkey roast dinner, or burger and amusing bun. I fuck with the amusing bun. That's pretty good. Hopefully it wins. It does. We're hitting a 10 out of 10 today, guys. We are the perfect scranner. Oh, fuck. We're going to go jerk chicken, and if you disagree, you're stupid. Guys, we hit 10 out of 10 today. Peerless Granner. Beat the average as per usual. You know what? That brought the mental up. Let's hit some cuddle. Oh, little cat. I'm sorry, little cat, for what we're about to do. Vibes. Oh, God. Guys, Dles, I gotta thank you. You're bringing back the mental today. I don't really want to learn how to play. Thank you. Pfizer or Ebola? Shoot, guys, this is really tough. As our first one, Ebola? Yeah, Ebola's probably still lingering, and it had its recent case. Oh, Pfizer's probably... Fuck. The mental shot. We gotta get everything else right, man. Fuck. Hotels near me go crazy. Why? Hotels near me. Why hotels near me? Tom Hanks. Why? Fuck. Okay. Bad Bunny. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I didn't see Taylor Swift was on the right. Oh, I didn't see Taylor Swift. I literally just saw Bad Bunny and clicked. I literally just saw Bad Bunny and clicked. Because I was like, who's beating Bad Bunny? It's fucking Taylor, dude. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. You saw that decision happen in my head. I don't know who Pantera is. I just thought it sounded like Panera and clicked on it. Toto? Yeah, maybe they're getting more streams still. Okay. Fuck, man. That was so stupid. Jackie Chan. That is definitely a chud moment. Damn. Well, also, I love Bad Bunny so much. Ooh. We're doing this for the rest of the stream. Bringing my mental back up. Have I been getting these right? I've been alt-tabbing every time I click. Okay, anyways. We're not being in. Ooh, damn. I don't care. Mental's up. We got Bad Bunny. This would have been such a vibe if I wasn't losing so hard today. Only 400 million? I don't know. Seems kind of crazy. Bear, that was perfect timing. I'd be so mad if the Han Solo's blaster scored more than that, money-wise. I don't think he had that many fights, respectfully. I know these, dude. This is off the top of my head. Ooh. Help us out, Swifty. By the way, your pride was on the line right there. Like, I would have judged harshly if you got that wrong. But hey, you could judge harshly. We're only in the top 30% of players. You don't want to see that. Okay, guys. I'm going to put Bad Bunny on repeat to fix the mental. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Thank you all very much. I know my stuff, fucking period. Hell yeah. But yeah, so thank you all. Mental's kind of got shot today. It's ugly as fuck, but we'll make it work. Once again, thank you all for joining, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bad for now? Bad Bunny for now. Hell yeah, see ya.